Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini bonus reading. General reading as always, guys. It will not resonate with every single person, so please do take from this what makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, I am fully booked through mid-September, but you're more than welcome to visit my website and find out more information on my availability, if I can speak today, for future bookings. All right, guys, and that link is down below. All right, Capricorn, so let's dive right into this. These are the decks that we'll be using here today. The first two are my self-created ones, the Thinking Man Oracle Volume 2 and the Woman's Intuition Oracle. So these are dialogue messages focused on Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And then I've got 3 card decks here by my soul sister, Sister Moon Tarot. She's got these amazing decks, Moody Moon Messages, Masculine and Feminine Edition. Then we've got the Romantic Confessions from Divine Masculine. And then we'll be using the Divine Feminine Energy Oracle Cards deck by Flames of Alchemy. So let me set these guys aside, and we're going to start things off with the Divine Masculine to see where the masculine is at overall with this connection, Capricorn, okay? So here we are. Let's take a look at that. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn for this mini bonus reading. For the masculine, where is the masculine at when it comes to this connection with the feminine? And I've got a projectile card. Okay. We've got introspective, searching, withdrawn, solitary. Okay. So my masculines are in this energy of introspective energy, searching, perhaps searching for purpose, searching for some peace in his heart space. Feeling withdrawn at this time, solitary, might be single, not with anyone at this time. Okay, we've got healing, which is good. Self-love, self-care, and mending. That is the energy that this masculine is in. Searching for purpose, I feel, during this time of healing. So this masculine doing a lot of work on himself. We've got toxic, self-destructive, and addiction. Okay, so all of these things coming through. I mean, this toxicity from this card itself, I mean, next to healing. So this is a part of what this masculine is working through. Some of my masculines might actually have addictions that they are battling at this time and working through that. And they tend to be self-sabotaging their progress in their own life. Not just their love life, just life in general. Searching for purpose is what I keep getting. Maybe they lost their way at one point in time. Abandoned, left behind, hurt, and triggered. Okay? For some of my masculines, this is also a past energy, I feel, that is contributing to the issues and the problems that might have really been weighing this masculine down. And not just in regard to his love life. I'm feeling there's something else way deeper going on. I'm feeling too for my masculines, this could stem way back, like when they were a child, an abandoned child is what I'm picking up for some of my masculines, that a parent might have left them behind. And so that pain was never dealt with, perhaps. And so growing up as an adult, there are certain things that trigger this masculine when it comes to love and romance. And rather than dealing with the pain and the hurt and the frustration and the fact that, you know, he was abandoned, for some of my masculines, it turned towards this self-destruction of addiction, maybe drinking too much, abusing drugs. Could be so many different things where somebody could be allowing this toxic energy to be a part of their life. Let's grab one more. So this masculine has been through a lot. So much. Oh my gosh. Also feeling very lonely, isolated, disconnected, alone. You know, who wouldn't feel lonely, especially if someone has abandoned this masculine? So if they were abandoned as a kid, for example, and they haven't dealt with that part of their life, and if they were abandoned in a romantic relationship, this person is really broken and feeling just disconnected and alone, as this card states, very isolated, or they self-isolate so that they end up not getting hurt. So I really feel this is crucial. This healing journey that this masculine is on is so needed. So needed. All right, let's see what else. We'll grab some dialogue messages here. I miss laying in bed with you. Okay, so this masculine is definitely missing the intimate moments with his feminine. I never got over you. So even though you guys are not together, he's definitely feeling very lonely without this feminine. And maybe my feminines, you thought that this masculine got over you? Nope. No, he did not. The timing just wasn't right when we met. Okay, so something about timing was off. And I forgot to mention too, I do tend to say him and he and his for the masculine. If it's reversed for your situation, by all means, please take it in that way. I've tried to detach from you, but I can't. Yeah. People who are broken tend to, again, isolate and disconnect. But he was unsuccessful in doing that because he feels drawn to this feminine. And lastly, I secretly hope to run into you whenever I am out and about. You know, so this masculine is really just hoping that the universe finds a way for you guys to run into each other. All right, so let's add to this with some additional dialogue from the Thinking Man Oracle. This is my Volume 2 deck. All right. What additional dialogue does this masculine want to get off his chest when it comes to this connection? I like you. I really, really like you. Hell, I may even love you. Why am I struggling to just tell you how I feel? This masculine is struggling because he's been abandoned, he's been hurt, he's been left behind, he's been triggered by past trauma. So now that this love has found him, it's almost like he doesn't know what to do with it. What else, please, for my divine masculine? Masculine, what else do you want to say to your feminine? I care more than you will ever know. You know, so this masculine too, if you're feminine tuning in, and if they tend to be non-emotional, or they've just got their poker face on and you can't really read them, you can't figure out where they're at, they're coming through. I care more than you will ever know. So there's a lot going on in their heart space, feminines, that you don't even know. And part of what that is, I feel, is that this masculine really cares for you and likes you and even might love you, okay? But definitely struggling to express these things. Possibly because he might have grown up in a household where it might have been a broken family, or he just didn't have a parent that took the time to tell him, I love you, you know, or just didn't experience that kind of love before, and maybe he's just not used to it. This is the Flaming Roses Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So let's add some additional messages here, Capricorn, for the divine masculine. The King of Wands. Okay, so some of my masculines are coming through as this King of Wands with fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, confident, strong, leader. Okay, which is good to see, because I have a feeling in the past this masculine was not confident whatsoever, feeling anything but strong. You know, when we feel so incredibly alone and disconnected from the world, like nobody wants us and we've been abandoned, you know, we would then turn to self-destructive behavior, possibly feeling like nobody cared for him, perhaps, which is why with this introspective energy, searching, withdrawn, solitary, of course, that makes sense. And so I feel part of this healing for my masculines is that he's now working on that and realizing it's like, damn it, I can be strong too. Working on seeing the confidence within himself, or building that confidence so that he can improve the quality of his life, so that he can attract better things into his love life. And that includes reconnecting with the feminine. And then we've got 8 of Wands. So we've got more fire here. So the fire could have certainly been lit under this masculine's feet to get moving. You know, this is quick changes and traveling. Perhaps this masculine feels the need to travel to the feminine. If you guys live far away from each other, if traveling is needed in order to actually connect in the 3D. The 8 of Wands, one of my favorite cards because it represents the arrows of love. And one of those arrows might ultimately be from the masculine to the feminine, you know, that Cupid's arrow, to give things another try, to give it another chance. What else, please, angels and spirit guides? But look at this. We've got this Queen of Wands coming up in the reverse, okay? So we've got the King of Wands, and then we've got this Queen of Wands. Sex appeal, independent, confident. So my Queen of Wands, my feminines, in the reverse. So you guys are coming through as a couple here, King and Queen, but my feminines perhaps are not feeling as confident that you guys can bring this back together, perhaps. My feminines are very insecure at this time. And there's also this energy of jealousy with a reversed Queen of Wands. So if, for example, this feminine has noticed that someone else might be vying for this masculine's attention, maybe she's jealous, especially if you guys follow each other on social media, for example. Or she's heard through the grapevine that there's somebody else that this masculine has been seeing. But, you know, ultimately, based off of what's presenting itself here, more than likely, it's displaced because clearly this masculine is lonely, alone, more than likely single, working on himself. So she might be jealous for no reason here. We do have the Page of Cups. Look at that, messages of love. I really feel this masculine wants to reach out and send this feminine a message, either obviously in today's world, a text, an email, or actually send a card in the mail. However way that communication needs to happen. He wants to send this feminine a message. What else, please, for Capricorn Divine Masculine? You guys had a Tower moment, okay? You have had a very difficult period here in this connection. Very chaotic time that brought you guys into separation. But Tower moments, as I often say, it can be a blessing in disguise because you guys went into separation for a reason that was necessary in order to bring about healing, especially for this masculine who really needed it. It levels things out from a situation that no longer is serving a purpose. There's definitely lessons that needed to be learned here as a result of this Tower moment. And I really feel this masculine is working through that. And look at this, we've got the Chariot now. Overcoming challenges. And I really feel with this masculine, he's working on this with that healing vibe. This represents a triumphant outcome here. And that's what this masculine wants with this feminine. Wow. So let's take a look now and see where is the feminine when it comes to this connection. Let's take a look at that. But this masculine working on himself, healing, which is so good to see. Okay, so let's Tap into the divine feminine here, Capricorn. Where is the feminine at when it comes to this connection? Because we do have that reversed Queen of Wands, feeling jealous, very insecure. Where is the feminine? So my masculines have definitely been through something difficult. We've got controlled, okay? So for some of my feminines, and this isn't going to apply to everyone, some of you might have moved on to another relationship, and perhaps your current partner might be controlling what it is that you see, what it is that you say. Feeling controlled somehow. There is this energy of meditation, you know, so for my feminines, perhaps you're just soul searching right now, reflecting, reevaluating where your life is, trying to create change for yourself. But look at this, we've got manipulation, okay? I am feeling that for some of my feminines, that you're being manipulated perhaps by an outside interference, outside factor, or for some of you, another person that you are now with. Perhaps they're manipulating you in a way that you don't even realize that that's what they're doing. What else, please? Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, for the divine feminine. Look at this. Romance followed by attraction, followed by unspoken words. That is super interesting. Of course there are unspoken words, because look at that hand covering her mouth so she can't speak. She's being controlled as to what it is that she's saying or not saying. There's a lot that this feminine wants to say to this masculine, you know, still feeling so drawn to this masculine, still perhaps hoping that you guys can bring it back together, bring the romance back. But I'm also feeling for my feminines, there's somebody that's manipulating you somehow, that's aside from this masculine that you're focused on for this reading. There's somebody that might be in your life. It doesn't even have to be romantic in nature. It could be a father figure. It could be a friend. It could be a sibling, somebody that's controlling what you see, what you say, your actions. And as long as you allow somebody else to have control of you, you don't have control of yourself, you don't have control of your choices, and you can break free from that. You know, say what you got to say to your masculine, because there's a triumphant outcome that's totally possible here, Capricorn, my feminines, when it comes to the two of you. So let's see. What else? What else, angels and spirit guides, when it comes to the feminine and how you're feeling about this connection with your masculine? Adventurous, I just want to explore. Okay, so for some of you, that's very difficult to do when someone's controlling you. It's almost like your hands are tied. How can you possibly be adventurous and explore what your options in love and romance are, even with somebody that you're detached from or in separation from, when someone's trying to control you in any way? We have connected, grounded, and spiritual. Okay, what I'm also feeling from that, feminines, is that if you are dealing with somebody who is, for example, controlling your choices in love and romance especially, it doesn't matter. You know, you're still feeling this intense attraction. Even from a distance, you're still feeling the connection with your masculine. But look at this, we've got stalking, okay? I can't stop looking at his social media. And that's maybe because in the 3D, you're being controlled and prevented from actually talking for real, you know? So all you can do is observe your masculine from a distance on social media. I can't help but feel that this is contributing to the jealousy and the insecurity for my feminines. Look at this. Lonely. Did that not come forward from the masculines too? Let me just check. Yes. Okay. You guys are both lonely. It would be more beautiful if you were here, isolated, disconnected, alone. You're both lonely without each other. But for my feminines, I feel there's somebody that's controlling you somehow. Take back control of your life. We have powerful. Yes, you're a lot more powerful than you realize, than you're giving yourself credit for. I can accomplish anything I put my mind to. Nobody has any say in your decision aside from yourself. And holy crap, look at this. This is the next card. Abandoned. This situation has triggered all my abandonment wounds. That's crazy. Because again, remember, the masculine also coming through with the same message. You guys have both been abandoned in your lives by people, perhaps family members, friends, previous partners. You've both experienced what it's like to be left behind, to be abandoned, which is perhaps why you feel so drawn to each other, because you've experienced very similar things. That's crazy. You're both lonely. You're both feeling abandoned. So, you know, if you guys can simply have the opportunity to reconnect in the 3D, I have a feeling that there's a lot that could really be cleared up. Unspoken words. You guys just need the opportunity to talk. And I don't mean astrally. I don't mean in the 5D. You guys have to be face to face and have that conversation once and for all. So feminines, what do you want to say to this masculine? What do you want to say? You are a damn hard lesson to learn. Okay? So there's definitely a lesson that this feminine needed to learn when it came to this connection. I feel you both have had lessons to learn when it comes to this. If forever never comes, at least we felt it, even if it was just for one moment in time. You know, so for some of my feminines, perhaps there's a part of you that is not super confident that this can come back together in the 3D. But certainly acknowledging that at one point in time, you guys had the chance at forever. Sometimes I wonder if I touched your heart in the way you touched mine. And feminines, I can honestly tell you, yes. You definitely touched this masculine's heart. You guys can overcome the challenges of this connection. Just don't allow anyone else to have power over you. Okay? So let's add some tarot to this. And I know this was supposed to be a mini. This is so turning into a regular bonus reading. It is what it is, Capricorn. These messages want to come through. This is the, I forgot to mention, Sacred Secrets of the Heart Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. All right, feminines, what else do we need to know here? Justice. Justice will prevail. The truth exposed. This is a soul contract between the two of you. Temperance, energy, picking up off of Sagittarius specifically. There's this need for balance and harmony, to restore harmony in this connection. And the Temperance card is a possible reconciliation between two people. So at the end of the day, whoever is controlling you, whoever is trying to control your movements, your choices, what you see, what you do, what you say, feminines, at the end of the day, you're the only one who has the power to be able to do those things, to bring yourself back into balance. And if what you're wanting is a reconciliation with your masculine, then you can have it. but there's also this need for patience when it comes to this Temperance card. So it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen next week. It might not even happen this year. You got to have patience for things to play out in the way that they're meant to. But you've got this World card that's coming through here, which is so amazing. Cycle completion. Allow one cycle of whatever it is that you're going through to phase out. Close that door. It's perhaps time to open up a brand new door when it comes to this connection with your masculine. It looks quite positive. You know, we've got the Chariot from the masculine, and we've got the World card bringing things to completion when it comes to certain aspects of your life, opening up new doors of opportunity when it comes to love and romance with your person, your masculine. And then you've got the Ace of Swords coming through here. This is clarity and a breakthrough here, my feminines. A new beginning is totally possible when it comes to your masculine. You know, it's possible. So don't lose sleep over this. You've got the Nine of Swords, anxiety, depression. You know, focus on where it is that you ultimately want to land moving forward with your masculine. You can have the world at your feet when it comes to this connection. And then we've got the Ten of Cups. Unbelievable. Okay, happily ever after. That's the potential of what you can bring back into your life if you're open to this masculine coming back to you. It looks beautiful. Okay, guys, so be open to the possibilities. Don't allow anyone to control you. You've got your own choices. Be powerful. Okay, be in this energy of power, feminines. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Whatever part of it resonated with you, I do hope that it helped you out, and I'll be back with more readings real soon, Capricorn. See you guys later. Bye-bye.